Hi, my name's Oliver Hambly and I did an EPQ on offshore finance and asset structuring, more specifically looking at the tax and transparency implications of it. Offshore is sort of like the artificial moving of assets to a jurisdiction that, with kind of laws that you prefer, so maybe better secrecy, anonymity or better tax rates, and it's done basically for those reasons. I was inspired for my EPQ by a book written by the author Oliver Bullough, which kind of opened my eyes to this offshore world that very few people know about, but is worth trillions and trillions, and I found it fascinating, and that was my inspiration. My main difficulty when I actually came to understanding tackling my question was trying to unpick the complex laws that surround offshore and actually understanding it. For a lawyer it might be all right, but for kind of a student I found it incredibly difficult. And that's when my interviews were kind of an indispensable tool for kind of unpicking the problem I had. My completed project was an essay about 15 pages long, analysing are offshore financial structures good for the UK? And my conclusion was essentially, no, I don't think they are. And the reason for that is that those who understand offshore are those who directly benefit, and the rich and powerful have the ability to control laws and hence will do anything to kind of manifest what benefits them the most. And sadly, I think it's unlikely to change, A, because the public aren't aware, and B, because those who are aware, again, have the incentive to remain constant and because they make money from it. If I were to give some advice to someone starting an EPQ, I would say do it on a topic you're genuinely interested in, not just what you think might bolster your uni application, because there's a lot of people I know who started off one and then kind of petered out because they realised the subject they were doing didn't actually interest them. And that's where I think my topic was excellent, because it was a break from my normal A-levels, which are slightly more sciencey based, and I found the ability to do all this kind of long research and writing kind of a welcome break for the slightly more kind of, I don't know, mathematical subjects that I otherwise do.